Okay, let's try this again. Jaron Ennis is moving up. Ego thoughts. I'm going to break everything about the move. Is it a good move? Is it a smart move? Does this move make sense for Jaron Ennis? All questions will be answered in this video. That's all you got to do. Don't worry about nothing else. Your boy Ego, I got him. Now, I made a video about this already, just announcing Jaron Ennis. And some people left comments. Boots reached out to me and they're like, man, Ego, Jaron Ennis explained why he had to move up. Don't you get it? It was a smart move. Silly rabbit. Now, normally I don't like to repeat myself and go over things that I've already went over. However, I've been doing this many moons. It's the internet. So I don't know if people are obtuse, they failed to comprehend, but that's what this video is for. I'm going to clarify, not that I needed to, because what I said makes sense, but I want to expand and expound upon what I was saying in that video, right? Now, I don't know what's up with some of y'all hearing. Some of you guys, you'll listen to my video. I know what I say because I'm there when I say it. I'm the one recording, right? And you guys will flip it, bend it, twist it, pull it, pause, and say all these different things and what I meant by this statement. You'll add on and subtract things and omit things. It's crazy. So this video can clarify everything. Jaron Ennis is moving up in weight. So be it. I don't care, right? That's it. Some people are like, oh, what do you mean? Of course he has to move up in weight. I don't care. Jaron Ennis can move up to cruiserweight if him and his team feel that is necessary. What I said in that video, which is what I'm going to reaffirm here, I understand why Boots wants to or is moving up in weight. Somebody was like, just go watch the YSM Sports interview. He explains everything. What do you mean? What needs to be explained to me when I know boxing, and I've been telling you this same stuff about Boots Ennis for a minute, that he is big for the welterweight division. He's pushing 30. The closer he gets to 30, I told you it was going to get harder and harder to make the weight. So I'm well aware of what happened. He don't need to explain. I don't have to watch any interview to explain because I've been telling you. That's what this boils down to. And Boots kind of took a sneak diss to me because I was putting out content saying he looked drained in his fight before Stanionis. He won the Stanionis fight. Post-fight, Jaron Ennis was on the podium and he was like, man, I've been hearing a lot of stuff on social media. Guess what? I'm a content creator on social media. And he was like, y'all was saying I was weight drained. Guess what? I was saying he was weight drained, right? And he was like, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That don't make sense. I can eat and I may weight. And he did all this and he said all this to justify that he made weight so good, right? In fact, I'm going to take you down memory lane. Roll the clip.
Y'all social media people crazy. I seen so many people talking about look weight drain. I was, you know, like you gonna make weight, this, that, and the third. I was at weight on Tuesday. I didn't work out since Tuesday. I ate the day before the weigh-in. I made 147 easy. You know, y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all just be talking on the net. And
about your power at this weight that they were complaining about your weight.
Just seeing it, and I really was like just getting in my bag, getting in my groove for like I said before.
So that was Boots right after he beat Stanionis. Now again, he taking shots at myself and others, talking about he makes weight and you guys just be saying whatever on the internet, blah blah blah. Now fast forward to the future, he's moving up. I don't look so crazy with my previous content that you guys, because you have to keep in mind, I am a content creator. people hold me to what I say online. So when I made that statement, some people, they try to, haters of the channel and stuff, they sent me that interview like, aha, Boots had called you out. Aha, Boots, he doesn't even agree with what you were saying. You don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward to the future. Now I don't look so crazy. Now you have to move up to the division. In this interview that you guys told me to watch, Boots was talking about he did test and blood work with a doctor and he's operating on 30% of himself. So the doctor told him, you're basically, this is not healthy. You are doing too much. And he made a choice to move up where he'll be comfortable and it makes more sense so he can give the best of himself. He doesn't want to wait basically until he gets beat because he's playing with and gambling Russian roulette with his career that he does not perform optimally by dehydrating himself to such a way. And again, he said his team and some doctor told him he's not performing at his best. So he said to show fans his best, he decided to move up and weight. Again, I have no problem. You are the team. You're a nutritionist. He was like, even with the nutritionist, it's a sacrifice to make weight. And this is where Boots, he missed me with that interview. He said, fighters, we're fighters. Of course I'm going to say that, right? He was like, I've been in camps where I was injured, yada, yada, yada. What am I supposed to say? Like, oh, I'm injured? Of course not. But what you're saying doesn't make sense. Here's why. Because I know a lot of fighters personally, right? I can understand before a battle, you don't want to show vulnerability or weakness. Oh, I'm injured. Oh, my hands broke. Oh, blah, blah. Oh, I struggle to make weight. Oh, I got knocked out in camp. Of course, you're entering battle. You don't want someone to know your flaws and fluke. However, but there's this. The clip I played for you was after the Stanionis fight where you looked good. Karen Chukadzian rematch, you didn't look as great as you normally do. But after Stanionis, that was a brilliant performance and you achieved victory. It's over. So that doesn't make sense what he's now saying. You have, of course, you can kind of spill the beans. Hey, this was a rough camp. The fight is over. You achieved victory. But instead, it was Jaron Ennis who took shots at social media and YouTubers saying, we don't know what we're talking about, questioning his weight. Again, look at all my content. I don't delete no videos. When I was making the video, I never said he was going to lose to Stanionis. I never said he was going to get knocked out. I never said he was going to have a bad performance. All I said is that weight cut is whooping yo, and it was looking harder and harder to make. There's a lot of fighters in their 20s, they could get away with this. They could get away with these severe extreme cuts. In the UFC, you see it a lot. 30-pound cuts, Alex Pereira and all these dudes, and you see it in boxing, especially in this modern era. So that's all I said. But Boots Ennis pretty much denied it. And then some of you guys, the haters, came back to my channel talking about I didn't know what I was talking about. But here we are. Now he's officially moving up to 154, which I told you he was going to have to do. Everything I said is now validated, and everything that was said going against it is now invalidated. If I'm wrong, you could have fought Teofimo in a big fight, right? A big name on your resume, but his team decided that it didn't make sense to stay at 147. Fair play. If that's how y'all feel, y'all know his paperwork, his blood work, and how he's performing and what he's capable of. Cool. I don't have no problem with the move up, but don't tell me I'm lying. That's what this boils down to. I take my job very seriously, right? And I don't just go out there arbitrarily and like put out stuff about people that I don't really believe. You know what I mean? So to have somebody retort and respond like, oh, this guy don't know what he's talking about, and or you guys are crazy, then come to find out I'm not so crazy because you have to move up, which is exactly what I've been saying from the beginning. It looked crazy. So I got to clear my name. That's all this is about. If he wants to move up, great. Move up. I look forward to watching his fights up there, but I had to clear the air. You started this by insinuating that people who are questioning your weight didn't know what we were talking about. Church.